eat to laugh, and when the sun is out.
We have Champion, which is new to the market. Champion Missile IPA. I did try this yesterday. It's a Watson beer.
Is it?
It is a Watson beer. So Dave Watson,
Spicy.
you might like it. We also are doing Boaks Double Belgian Wheat. It's a Belgian wheat beer, which I'm not sure I've ever had a Belgian wheat. I've had Belgian whites. They're sort of the same thing.
Aren't all wheat beers Belgian beers?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's just a twist on
I guess the difference between German wheats and Belgian wheats are...
like German wheats.
Yeah, German wheats are more traditional, like, it's water, barley, hops, and, and yeast. Where Belgians throw in everything but the kitchen sink. And we're doing Free Will Coffee Oatmeal Brown. I think this is an 8% or 8.3%.
It's a very popular beer.
It is, and they use good coffee.
Do they? They use that stuff from Montville.
Yeah, and I think they cold filter it. They don't hot filter it.
The coffee.
The coffee, yeah. So you don't get that acid and that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with the Watson beer.
The Watson beer.
What's the name of this brewery?
Champion. They're out of Charlottesville, Virginia. The only brewery I know that's from Charlottesville is Star Hill. Mm-hmm. You've heard of Star Hill, right? Well, they're new to the market, and let's give them a little love here. It smells great.
It doesn't smell like a Watson beer. It smells a little more fruity than I would expect from a Watson beer.
Well, it does have that front end fruitiness, but the back end has Watson written all over it. And by the way, Watson, when are you coming down?
He doesn't want to leave Bethlehem. He's afraid that if he leaves Bethlehem...
Does he ever leave Bethlehem?
No. He's afraid he's going to learn something new.
So he's a hermit.
He's concerned. He's afraid.
Watson.
I invite him every week. I like that. I like the smell. It's 65 IBUs, though. And you say it's bitter on the back end.
You know what? It's not as bitter as I tasted yesterday, so maybe I'm wrong. That's pretty good. It's pretty balanced.
It's a good beer.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced.
I don't consider that bitter.
No, it might have been what I had eaten beforehand. I'm not sure, but it's pretty darn good. It's pretty balanced.
It's a little sweeter than I would expected. When you say bitter, I don't know.
Well, it's 7%, so it's going to be a little sweeter.
Yeah, no, it's bitter. No, I taste it. It's almost like that lingering, like IPA hop that you'd expect from an American IPA.
Not too much of it.
No, not at all.
So, sorry, Grandma Utz, we're out. You'll have to talk to your rep because he needs to bring more in. I have Gettysburg Ranch pretzels.
Ooh. Shout out to Gettysburg pretzels.
Yeah. Little sorbet.
They're really good too.
Probably hear them crunch.
They're really crunchy.
Let's do the Boaks.
Excellent ranch flavor, not too salty. Nice balanced crispiness. Oh, it's not a pretzel review?
By the way, any of you want to send in some samples for us, we'll gladly,
have a sample anything you said.
Yeah. P.O. Box 66, Coopersburg, PA.
The hub of the universe.
18036.
Everything revolves around here. These are really good pretzels.
So we're going to do the Boaks Double Wheat. A twisted Belgian style wheat beer. Anything Belgian is kind of twisted, because they do throw in everything but the kitchen sink. Very clear though. I didn't think it would be as clear. Maybe you're going to get the mother in yours.
What is the what was the other Boaks that we did? That was a
double Monster Mash.
That was a
Imperial Stout.
That's what it was. Yeah. And where are these guys from? That everybody
Jersey.
Love them so much.
Jersey.
Interesting.
I bet you can get the mother in the bottom.
You can leave it in there. I don't know if there's any much in there. It looks like there's not much. I don't know. It is very clear.
No, you know what? I should have swirled it. It's in there. I'm not smelling any bananas. I'm not smelling any of the typical smells you would get from a wheat or a white,
I don't know much about them, but I don't smell anything really. A little funk.
Not crazy though.
Tastes like a saison.
Not as fizzy.
Not as fizzy. It doesn't have like that dryness of a
Right.
saison.
This reminds me of like a Belgian blonde style ale, like a Leffe blonde or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's an all-day drinker. This is a picnic beer
I never heard that term before.
or a lawn mowing beer.
I'd rather have a picnic than mow my lawn.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you?
absolutely.
I could drink this.
Oh yeah. It's not my go-to. You know, there's really not a whole lot to it. I don't think.
I wouldn't. I don't want to put them down. It's very average.
Right. But I think that's what they were going for, though. I don't know how you make a wheat beer, that special.
What's another example of a Belgian wheat or just a wheat beer in general?
Well, Francis Conner, let's say.
Or
Or, like I said, Leffe Blonde. It reminds me of Leffe Blonde. It really doesn't have much to it, but it's got... I mean, it's nice. It's nice. All right, so next we'll do the COB from Free Will. By the way, Free Will has a brewery right down in Percy.
local guys.
Yeah, local guys. Speaking of local, I want to mention, you have to come into the store to get the Miller High Life cooler. So, if you live in...
if you're watching from Switzerland.
or Botswana.
Or Botswana.
Yeah. You're going to have to fly pretty far.
We can ship it, but as long as you ship us a box of postage page or something, we can work it out.
I love the smell of this beer.
I love everything about this beer.
Evan, smell that.
Doesn't smell like a beer.
It smells like coffee.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Isn't it good?
it's crazy.
They really do a nice job down there.
It's thick and it's meaty. That's a good winter beer.
Absolutely.
It's not as dark as like an imperial stout. It's not as dark as like a porter. It's not as chocolatey, or as like roasted, I guess is the word. Like
Yeah, and I think, I remember Dominic telling me that they cold filter it so it doesn't have that acid,
from the coffee.
the coffee acid in it. So it is really good.
It hits your tongue. You think it's going to smack you in the face. It gets in the back of your throat, and it just sort of settles in, and
Right.
it's good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's good lingering flavor.
Absolutely.
It's not something that it's almost like a lot of those imperial. It almost tastes like an imperial. It almost tastes like imperial stouty.
Well, that's because of the coffee.
Is that
Because a lot of stouts they don't have to have coffee in them, and they'll
but
still
they
taste
mirror
like
that
coffee.
flavor. Yeah, they mirror that flavor. Yeah, this is a great beer. And even Evan likes the smell, which is 3/4 of the battle sometimes.
The second one we did was Boaks Double White. Kind of mediocre. I
would want to drink 10 more of that style of beer before I could comment on it, because I don't know that much about it. But to me, it tasted like a Coors Light of Belgian whites.
I was just gonna say I'd probably drink a Bud Light, because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that.
It seems like the Coors or Bud Light or whatever of that style of beer.
Yeah. It was pretty mediocre. And we'll end up with the Free Will Coffee Oatmeal Brown. Very good, Free Will. You did a great job. If you like coffee, you'll love this beer.
It is a great brown ale.
And if you like imperial stouts, you're going to like it too.
Absolutely.
Because it has that flavor profile.
To me, it tastes more like an imperial stout than it does a brown ale.
Absolutely.
So it's sort of like a hybrid between the two, which I think is great.
So, again, no hints of freshly mown grass or woodsy undertones.
We're going to hold another week without them.
Nice. Share it on Facebook, like it.
Instagram. Don't forget Instagram, too.
Instagram and YouTube. And thanks for thinking, Link. See you later.